So this month, I am finally starting my journey into Trails in the Sky. Well, really, the whole Trails series. So first of all, shout out to my boy Dole Doyasu and my boy Zareth. Oh, and Quincy. I have not talked to you in a long time, Quincy. I don't know if you're watching this, but these three have been on my ass to play Trails with Dole going back to 2017. I have been pleaded and begged to play the Trails series, and I'm finally doing it. I put it off for so many years, but I never once thought to myself, I'm not gonna play it because the series is too long. And you wanna know why? I had this talk recently in my chat over on my streams about the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Someone had asked me, where do I start? Which Final Fantasy VII do I play first? And another person had been like, it's too intimidating. There's a lot. And I would like to get into it, but I just don't know where to start. I don't know, should I look up the stuff from this old mobile game? Do I need to play Crisis Core? Do I need to emulate Dirge? Like, just all this stuff. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter what game series, what movie, show, anime, it doesn't matter. Pick the one that looks the most cool to you, play and or watch that. And you might be sitting there and be like, this guy's crazy. This guy is saying, go fucking watch the finale of The Lord of the Rings before you watch the first one. I'm not necessarily saying that. You do what you want to do. But hear me out here. When we were all kids, when we decided to go and watch anime, right? I can tell you, for me, when I went to go and watch anime, I'd boot up Toonami. I'd see that little robot dude in his chair. He's pulling up all this shit. He's showing images of Black Lagoon and Inuyasha and Zatch Bell and fucking Naruto and Bobo and fucking Dragon Ball, all this stuff. The first episodes that I watched of Dragon Ball were from the Cell Saga. All right, I did not see the beginning of Dragon Ball. I didn't watch the original Dragon Ball at first. I never saw, I didn't see the Raditz stuff first. The first stuff I saw was from the Cell Saga. And you know what it made me do? This is fucking awesome. I want to see more of this. So what do? I buy DVDs, I start to catch up, and I watch everything. I watch it all in order because those initial episodes got me hooked. I remember seeing the father-son Kamehameha way before I saw the special beam cannon through Goku's fucking heart. All right, and it's the same with video games. My first Mass Effect was 2. My first Witcher was 3. None of that has ever dissuaded me from, going, oh well, I just saw the end of the Witcher trilogy, so I'm it's over. No, it made me go, I should go check out Witcher 1. Oh, you know what? This was great too. Let's check out Witcher 2. Same with Mass Effect. When I beat Mass Effect 2, I was like, that was fucking awesome. Let's go buy Mass Effect 1. Oh, this is fucking awesome. I'm gonna replay 2 now with the context of 1. I don't think people should be afraid to just hop into a series. Obviously, I am starting Trails from the beginning, but full disclosure, that's because I think the Sky trilogy always looked the most interesting to me. For me, it's like I want to play Sky the most, and then I want to play the Crossbell duology the second most, and then the Daybreak games, and then the Cold Steel games. And that's in order of like what interests me, not how I'm gonna play them all in order because I'm starting from the beginning anyway. But you specifically, you out there who's sitting in your chair and you're like, damn it, I don't know if I want to watch Dragon Ball Daima because I have not seen Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. I never watched the Dragon Ball live action movie. I don't know if I'm going to understand the context for this. Dude, who cares? Sit down, watch it, and if you like it, you're going to want to go check out the others too. And you can do the same with video games. I know One Piece has like 10 bajillion episodes. I came into One Piece at what the fuck was the name of the arc? I don't even know the name of it. I want to say Syrup Island or something. The one with the guy with the long claws and the butler suit, or he looked like a butler. I can't remember. And it was like Usopp's town or something like that. I watched that first. And then I watched the stuff with Crocodile, and then I watched the Chopper stuff, and then I went back and I watched the beginning of One Piece because I remember I played One Piece Grand Battle on the PS2, and I wondered about Zoro, and then the pirate. I can't remember his name. He's the one that like fights Sanji or something like that on on that one chef, the Bharati, I think. I saw One Piece extremely out of order, but I thought the concepts and the stories that I was witnessing were so compelling that it made me want to go and check out the rest of it. And then naturally, I just became a fan and started watching it in order. Basically, my point is, you don't really need to know the context of everything to know if you're going to like something. You will know if you like something once you sit down and you experience it for yourself. So whether that's Final Fantasy, whether that's Trails, whether that's One Piece, I think you owe it to yourself to sit down and give them a go. I mean, think of it this way. When it comes to video games, right? Or even, anime or shows or whatever it is, you probably, the likeliness of this is pretty high considering most people have forever games nowadays. You're probably already putting like 1,000 hours into a video game because most people just play one game nowadays. If you're spending all those hours on one game, why not try something new? I think you're better using your time experiencing more pieces of art rather than going back and doing this, unless you're trying to become a pro at a game. That's fine, that's understandable. Or if you really like the game that much. I'm not trying to judge you, you do what you want to do. But if you're the kind of guy that sits there and you're playing, 1,000 hours of Fortnite and then you're like, man, video games fucking suck nowadays. Brother, I encourage you to open your mind up because there's a billion other games out there and you do not have to worry about where to start. Just hop in and play one. Let's say you're on the opposite. Let's say you're somebody that does actually play a bunch of new video games. Well, you're already hopping into fresh experiences all the damn time. Well, then the way I see it is, why not have a series that you can come back to in order to appreciate and kind of come home to in between the other new releases you want to play? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Mass Effect 4 was announced years ago at this point, right? You could sit there and play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 1,000 fucking times, or you can go and check out something else while you're waiting for Mass Effect 4 to come out. Silksong, for reference, is being recorded on September 1st. Silksong comes out in 3 days. You beat Silksong. Are you just going to sit there in perpetual prison until Hollow Knight 3 comes out? No, go check out another Metroidvania. There's some great Castlevania collections that were released. There's that one game that came out. I can't fucking remember the name of it. 9 Souls. Go and give that a look, And hell, maybe you'll like Metroid, right? Metroid has a long-running story. Doesn't matter which one you hop into. Just hop into one, play it, see if you like it, and then go back and play the rest. In my case with Metroid, I always preferred the 3D games. And then I played Dread, and I was like, wait, Dread was fucking amazing. I think I need to re-examine these older games. I think... I don't know if Fusion or Super Metroid was my first Metroid, the 2D Metroid, and I didn't really care for it, if I'm being honest. I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't hate it, but I thought it was fine. Dread completely changed my perspective on that. Now I'm like, well, I want to see how Sama's got to this point now. I'm invested, but it took years for me to get to that point. Essentially, moral of this tangent is Trails is coming out, so lock the fuck in.